Hello, and welcome to the 6th episode of Age of Talmeria. My name is Josh, and I'm your game master. With me, I'm joined by 4 great friends.
Hello.
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 Amazing. We don't have any announcements today, so we're going to skip right into the recap. Andreas, take it away.
Great. Well, last time we met our fellow travelers, they were up atop in a lighthouse. Far away, or not far away, right outside the city they come from, and I'm right now. And they just unveiled some shocking truths or mysteries. So they were quite tired and decided we should head home. Probably the best. We need sleep. Or at least just a break from it all. So they headed home. Scratch went down and retreated into his sewers. Dangur went to his own place and trained a little bit with his fighting styles. And Rusalka went to some work and cleaned her books or whatever she does and took a bath. And of course, there was also
I was working. I was earning money.
And of course, there was also the lovely Koruk who just stood by and watched her cleaning her books. So, and yeah, and Scratch down in the sewers played around a little bit with his lovely arcane thread and uncovered some more stuff about that. So, yeah, they eventually all go to bed, and for, I would say, 75% of us, it wasn't very good sleep. And
I think that's pretty correct.
That's lovely.
sorry. And yeah, first of all, Scratch has a nightmare thingy, one of those vision dreams where he appeared to go into his past and look through himself, something like that, and just keeps on falling into some soft substance and just observes himself in time, where he just lays on the ground and time passes away around him. Really weird and really fucked with your head. And from that, he eventually step into his subclass as the Aether Touch Wizard. Then we have our great Koruk, which also wanted to just check out on his, I don't know if you can say rival, but at least the guy who beat him up, Taldak, and he couldn't really find him. But he eventually does find him in the middle of the night, or at least his head, outside in a carriage during the middle of the night, where Aiden comes in and wakes him up. In the other room, besides him...
It without the head?
No, it was only the head.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was the decapitated head.
Mm-hmm.
And beside him, there was Raul, who woke up from the knocking on the door from Aiden.
Still wrong character.
Yeah, true. There was Rue, who...
It's going to take some time.
I need to make a character with not an R.
Yeah.
She woke up from the knocking. That is correct. And she looked out the window and also saw the decapitated head of Taldak. So Aiden tells Koruk that this is that the butcher is in town and was at least out for Taldak, and who knows, maybe us too. That we have not yet confirmed. And Rusalka, or Rue, overhears all of this. And as she closes the window again, stuff goes dark, and she has a great visit from her from her demon friend who have given her all of her lovely powers, and she's not happy with.
Not
I don't
all
know if it's
powers.
fair enough. But she's at least have given her part of them, and she don't like that she only cleans books and stabs people, and she's very mad about that. And she wanted to, instead of stabbing them, blast their head off. So, yeah. Well, everybody wakes up after a night of what some would consider sleep, and they meet up, and they quite quickly figure out that they need somewhere that is not the tavern to talk, where people can't like overhear what they are saying, because a lot's going on, and a lot of people are looking. Or we think that a lot of people are looking for us. So Dangur rents his dad room, whatever he is. We aren't quite sure, at least. So yeah,
Father figure?
he guides us into Aiden's office, and we peek in the abandoned office where no one is, and hopefully they're safe and sound to talk about this stuff, and that's where the episode ends.
Little correction. You managed to grab at the handle and push the door slightly, but you have no idea what is inside.
Fair enough.
And that is where we're going to start after this break. We find ourselves, or you find yourselves, in the Blooded Fist Tavern, right outside the door to Aiden's secret office. It is the second day of the 8th month of the year 629, the first starlight day of late summer. Outside there's a soft dribble of rain, but relatively clear skies. It's around, well, precisely 28. Now, Dangur. As you enter, open the door, your attention is pulled to a plethora of things. I would like for you to give me a perception check. Then I will give you a set of things that you can choose to put your attention toward.
Lucky number 19.
That's passive, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
God damn it.
We just have better perception.
Inside, you see picture frames hanging along the right side of the wall. You also see a large oak desk with stacks of papers, a glass with some liquor in it, and 2 picture frames. Bunch of other documents around. And, of course, Aiden's body lying unconscious on the ground, fallen out of his chair. What do you choose?
You end with that?
Yeah, I do. What do you choose to put your attention toward? Daniel. No, not Daniel. Please don't do that. That appears in the
He's
on the
unconscious.
recording.
He's okay. He's not dead. He's unconscious. Like, come on, guys.
at the unconscious body of Aiden lying on the floor. On the ground.
I run over to him and I like try to like smack his cheek. You know, like when someone like you.
I would say give me a medicine check.
I mean,
Yeah, I'd also like to check for wounds, like any obvious signs of trauma.
nah, I don't do that.
Do you assist him, or do you make your own medicine check?
I do my own. I'm better.
You do your own. All right.
Okay, yeah, I get a 12.
A 12.
Net 20.
You smack his cheek. Doesn't seem to wake him. But with your 12, you do see drool pooling on the floor from the cheek hanging. Koruk.
Net 20 for 25.
You don't get.
Better.
You don't only get wounds. You get an idea of what happened.
But I start
The
Sherlock
whole
Holmes
process.
it.
Exactly. You think that you'd been reading report papers because you actually see some documents hanging on just the edge of the desk, almost like they were tossed or something like that. Until he at some point passed out. You see he's wearing an open shirt that exposes his chest. Despite his old age, he's incredibly toned. There's not really any fat, but there is something else. His chest has a large sword slash, as well as a burn marks across his entire chest, going up to his shoulders. The burn marks, almost like a slash, pretty deep wound, and then marks burning out.
Recent or scars?
They seem to be very old wounds. You shake him, doesn't seem to wake just immediately. But you realize with a 20, he's deep sleep. He's not unconscious in any dangerous way. At least no longer. He's just sleeping.
Deep sleep. Can I deduce if it's magical or like externally put upon him? Because it's not natural to be sleeping that hard.
I will say that will be a part of your natural 20. You shaking him and you actually push him a little bit to the side, so he sits up with his back to the wall. Takes a lot to move this man. You think it's pure exhaustion on the body. Not magical, just pure exhaustion. And now that you've moved him, you actually see slight burn marks on the wooden floorboards where he slept. They seem very recent.
Sus.
I don't know anything about
Burn
this.
marks.
People who know magic better, check that.
Can I like go
I
over
don't
and
want to touch that.
So check it, not touch it.
Yeah.
just
That usually goes together.
if you don't want to get dirty, I can try and investigate it, and I will go over there and like take my finger through the burn thing and like
On the
try
floorboard?
to sniff it on the floorboard. Yeah,
Okay.
where there are burn marks, and I will drag my finger and try and sniff it, see if I can just.
I will say, just upon sniffing it and checking and just trying to discern if it's any magical arcane to it, there's not. There's not.
Mhm.
Dangur. I'm gonna require you to make a check. Now I have to figure out what kind of check that must be. You know what? I might change this for future rulings. But this is a skill check on trying to recognize a fighting technique.
Woo!
Now I will ask you to make an acrobatics check. Not you physically doing anything, but you trying to discern or figure out what the body has done here.
Yeah. 18.
18. Aiden is practicing some kind of fighting technique that lets him burn.
It's kind of dope.
You say it out loud?
Yeah. Like when I'm like looking at shit, I'm like, is this
Damn.
kind of dope? Well, I don't know.
We're just looking at an unconscious guy. You just looking off to the side. Damn, this shit tight.
Damn, didn't know he was cool like that.
Damn, didn't know you would chill like that.
You don't know what kind of technique it is.
Well, it's good that he's safe, because I got questions.
Yeah, I got questions too.
For him.
Oh. Well, if he's just exhausted, then he'll come fine. We can wait with that. I got everything else to deal with.
At this point, one of you are closing the door, so you are left alone. Do you lock it?
Yeah, I do.
You lock it. Upon locking it, it locks.
I hope so.
Shit.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Chain reaction, man.
No, I was getting confused with some of my notes. Sorry.
What happens if we unlock it? Does it unlock them?
Yes. There's still a wide array of papers on the desk, as well as many different picture frames. What catches your attention first, now that the immediate worry has subsided?
Well,
We would definitely look at documents.
and I'm going to pictures.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna do a roll-off between Dangur and Rue, just because this will be information for the whole party. So I'll see what do we do first. So please just give me a flat D20 roll-off.
I need to move my dice. They're all in my dice tray.
All right. Oh.
Is that a 9? 11?
It's a 15.
Mine is just a 9.
Pictures.
Okay.
And with the message he sends me, bing bong, fuck your books. Like, what do you mean?
Bing bong, fuck your books.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Based.
Like,
Bing bong. Fuck. Wow.
Based, no further comment. Based.
Amazing.
thank you.
Now, they're all on the right side, all hanging, some in different sizes, a large one in the middle, and just a wide array of them. They are of different knights, all in polished full plate, with a symbol of a silver sword on their right shoulder. All carrying different silver swords, some wielding great swords, long swords, even down to dual short swords. A few individuals even have bows or guns on their back. All these individuals are of different races, different ages. All of them carry themselves differently, but they all have a look of pride in their eyes and their posture. And then there's this center frame of a group of knights standing, posing for the picture. Some of them are being silly, showing off their biceps or standing on one leg. But in the center, a big, strong human, bald, with a thick black beard, seems to be late 30s, with a huge silver greatsword resting in the earth as his hands rest on the pommel. A warm smile on his face. But behind the smile, the more charismatic of you, so Rue, sense of melancholy can be felt behind the smile. A bit of sadness, more somberness. And as a shorter human girl in her start 20s lean into his side with a saddened yet trying to keep it together kind of look on her face. It's a group picture, or a squad picture. Underneath, on a small metal plate put into the frame of the picture, written in Talmerian, "Happy retirement, Captain Aiden Steelheart. Don't forget about us. Thank you, from the First Order of the Silver Blade." Now, Steelheart was just out how it sounds. And First Order of the Silver Blade. Happy retirement, Captain Aiden Steelheart. Don't forget about us. Thank you from the First Order of the Silver Blade. Scratch, Rue, please give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
I need a different dice.
19.
Wait. 22.
Yeah, both of you have backgrounds in arcane. Arcane, and you know the method of making these pictures. It's with the arcane imprint spell, a first level transmutation spell. Yes, transmutation spell. They're all around. Sorry, the lollipop made me giggle for Will.
It's my
Snacks for trauma.
Additionally, or lastly, Ruin Scratch. As you try and remember back for arcane, your true try and sense some arcane. You don't understand how you missed it. Just everything else just so out there. But further up on the wall, there's a silver greatsword encased in glass, hanging up high on the wall, and there's magic coming from it.
Ooh.
Now, moving on to the stacks of papers and the 2 picture frames. The first picture frame shows a half-elven female sitting in a sofa, relaxing and enjoying an ale, wearing a red leather jacket with black trousers, with extremely a lot of pockets in the trousers. She has long, blonde, curling hair, an elegant, beautiful face with a scar across her cheekbone. She goes beautiful blue eyes. Baby blue eyes, like really catching the attention. In front of the picture frame is a golden ring, just sitting, etched into the inner parts of the ring. Forever, my love. And next to the picture frame is a glass of the same liquor, untouched. The picture frame next to it shows a similar half-elven female standing at a podium, looking very composed. The face is the same, though their eyes are now brown. Their hair is long, straight, and black. The scar across their cheekbone is gone. They are wearing a more tailored black attire, with intricate shoulder detailing, making her shoulders seem bigger and stronger. The 2 picture frames are standing next to each other. Among the papers, some of it is pushed to the side. It's a little bit of chaos on the table. A lot of things have been happening, and one of the things he's been having, he's had the time to clear out. But the papers lying in front of the chair seem to be, or looks to be, some kind of report papers. And there's 5 different reports. Sightings of what seems to be an Adorian wizard in Banfest. Location currently unknown. Last seen along the Ghost's Passage. That's a street. Ghost's Passage. The second report, if I'm going too fast, let me know. The second report is on how Mayor Maria Baker is doing. And the report is coming out as nothing out of the ordinary. There's a footnote saying that scouts have seen her a bit more tired than usual. That was the report on Mayor Maria Baker of Tidekeep. Now, the third one is confirmed plans from the Yuma Guards, Captain Jalad Iron, on moving Yuma Guards into the streets of Banfest.
That I need again.
Yes. There's confirmed plans from the Yuma Guards that their captain, Jalad Iron, on plans of moving Yuma gods into the streets of Banfest. There's no date mentioned in the plans. Do you want the spelling of the name?
That's my main issue. Those names in all fantasy worlds.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, already mentioned it once before, I can see.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, they could also just be called Frank. Only.
Yeah, but what's the fun of that?
I don't know. You
Frank
can
Iron?
write
Should we
it.
just call him Frank Iron? Nah. The fourth report, hanging it there, almost done. The fourth report is of strange runes that have been sighted along Dagger's trail, as the runes are etched into the stonework from what seems to look like claws. Or a single claw. And lastly, there's confirmation. Sorry?
What street was it?
Dagger's Trail. And the last report card on paper is confirmation on runners traveling to deliver the messages to Aiden's old companions. Essentially, the report comes back and says that the runners that have gone out with these messages have in fact, made their way and are out of the city.
So what? The runners that...
The message
Yeah,
runners,
these were-
like messengers.
Yeah, they are not... They are out of the city. Like...
They've made it out of the city and now
Yeah.
making their way to whoever needed the messages.
Yeah.
That it mentions Aiden's old companions.
Hmm.
And you also see a picture on the desk of a younger Aiden, looking not that many years after the group picture with the knights, around his 40s, mid-40s, you believe, together with the same half-elven female in the red leather jacket, the beautiful blue eyes. They're very close in the picture. There is a human in the same picture, with long jet black hair, black beard, not really any other characteristics standing out. That's a half orc in the picture. And there's also a mountain born. So 5 people in total. Looking to be a group picture. There's not really a date in the picture, but you can recognize parts of the Blooded Fist Tavern in the background. There's one of the same sofas, but that's the only thing. There's only one sofa that's the same from all the years. The rest has been replaced.
Stolen.
I don't know what you mean. That's that's what's going on in the room.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
That's a lot of information.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nothing about me. Damn. That's a knife to a heart.
Are you afraid he doesn't care about you? Because he sure did seem to care a lot more about the woman with the blue eyes,
Yeah.
at least.
Well,
Do you know?
Do you know her?
never seen her.
You have a mother figure?
I've never. No. I've never seen that woman. I thought there'd at least be one picture or something about me, but that's all right. I guess making your money is what I'm good at.
I mean, you are also here right now,
I
so
would
he
have
doesn't need
expected
a
a picture too.
True.
Well, we came here to talk about doors, shall we?
Yes.
True.
Are you sure it's okay to talk while he's on the floor sleeping, or what?
Well, he's either
He knows
That's
we're.
kind of weird.
Look,
he either knocked himself out or he drank himself out. It's one of those.
and he knows we're trying to get the lighthouse to work, and that's what we're talking about. So.
He's in on it.
That's better. And you're sure it is his own doing, not some guy who has access to this place and knocked him out?
Nobody else has access to this place.
Okay.
That's a big promise to make.
Yes. Well,
There's eyes everywhere.
of course.
Speaking from experience,
Doors, okay?
yes.
Doors.
Yes.
Thank you. Where is it? Anyone seen number 2? I don't remember.
I've only seen number 1. I promise. That's the only one. I haven't been here long enough.
I've seen Scratch at the bottom of shit, finding a door.
Yes.
But do you remember what number
That
it
doesn't
was?
sound
good. 2 seconds. I will. You can say I will go in and check, because off the top of my head I don't remember. But just give me a sec, and I will go into the corner and and go into my mind palace and check it again to look for any number.
Okay. So you try to go back to the
To me.
notebook. The notebook that you took from a certain individual's library.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. That was also there. But the locations of it, isn't it just?
There was notes.
Okay.
There's notes.
Yeah, I have the note, but it just says what lies between lightning and ignorance. That's the only thing I got from the notebook.
It should say what lies between knowledge and ignorance.
That is not the thing I have written down. I will...
That's a big difference. It should say what lies between knowledge and ignorance.
Okay.
The notes on that door was that there was draconic writings on the wall, and that the writing said what lies between knowledge and ignorance.
Yeah.
But it only appeared once a practitioner ignited some type of fire magic near the wall.
Okay.
If without the fire, the writing did not appear.
Okay.
Some kind of illusion. And it also mentioned that the door was located on the far end of Mermaid's Trail, at the end where the ocean meets the harbor stone.
Ooh.
That's what the notebook said.
Okay.
That's a little bit of a run.
Didn't mention the number.
You could check that one out.
Yeah. I mean, I totally forgot about the notebook was a thing. But yeah, I do have it on, and it does this thought too, what lies between knowledge and ignorance. And then I just don't think I wrote down the locations. But yeah.
All good.
Yeah, great.
It
Perfect.
happens.
Well, then I wouldn't go into my mind palace. I will just read through the notebook.
You just
that
open
I
the
have.
notebook.
I just opened my notebook that I have on me. So roll back
Not
the
your,
footage.
not your notebook. The notebook.
No.
Yeah.
Bro whips it out.
Wait.
Rue.
Would I be able to tell it's the one that's missing?
Rue, you see Scratch pull out a notebook, and the
Wait.
same type of notebook, like you've seen countless of other of these in his library. Just this one, a little bit more worn and used.
It's not the same.
But it's type.
It's just the same type, same manufacturer, you know? Like, boy,
No, that's not how it works.
Round Koruk. Wait a minute.
I mean,
So
this one,
what's so important about it? Since that's what you stole, clearly.
Well, the way that I see it is that we actually made a trade.
Right.
Borrowing it.
What did he get?
3 new books.
3 for 1. That is a good deal.
That's a very good deal.
Have you never heard of not judging a book by its cover? It's the contents that matters. And I don't even read books.
I have to
Okay.
agree with that saying.
From my perspective, he's a dick. He had an interesting book that
He
mentioned
pays
something.
well.
He's still a dick. And
Might have
he
one,
had a
that
book
doesn't
that
mean
I
he
found
is one.
interesting that had information about, some doors that I also have seen. So I thought to myself, why not take it with me? Might come in handy. And look where we are now. It is very much in handy. Nobody has a problem. Tristan has other books he can read in.
Perfect
And you
trade.
even says he have more of the same thing. So like, if the feeling of the leather binding,
Lent it?
like, what?
I could have just lent it
Well,
if we were in this situation.
We are
But
borrowing
we
it.
didn't know you existed when we took it. So like,
The thing is, you could
You would
say,
have if you've waited.
you could say that we're borrowing it and we did a trade, so he got something in the meantime, and we're shifting back afterwards.
yeah.
Theft bad, but for now it good.
It's good.
But theft bad.
Theft bad.
enough.
For now it good. But
As
it should
long
probably
you
go back.
take from dicks, no problem. Like,
No, that's not the sentiment. That's not the message. But it'll work for now if that's what you need to know.
It's good we have it, though. It means less time.
Exactly.
yes.
And that's
Less
why
back
we
and
did
forth.
it.
Yeah. Right.
Well, we knew
So
about.
the plan, I know a place near Mermaid's Trail. We can head down the sewers, go to Mermaid's Trail without getting, hopefully, cut our head off in the meantime.
Yes. Down to the sewers.
Can you please work your spell meanwhile?
Rue, are you ready for the sewers?
No.
We're
I
going
will
down to the
Make
sewers, Rue.
sure that you are clean while you're in there. So if you ever step in some shit, I got you covered. I can clean it off.
Great.
You just, magic away your problems.
I wish I could do that from time to time.
You know, you just gotta swish and flick or something like
We
that.
love.
It's a mermaid's trail through the sewers.
Yeah.
And I guess
Going down.
from now on, we maybe have to take a look at the Yuma guards. Make sure that there's not many watching.
True that. They did say they were going into the city.
The little killing we did a few days ago.
Who did?
Self-defense. Self-defense.
I have
It was self-defense, but looking at this, that's not.
Oh, they're not gonna care, but self-defense.
Yeah.
Just so that we don't have any guilt on our consciousness. Because trust me,
guilt. That was fun.
Good that you're. Actually, that's kind of disturbing.
I have
Damn. Wait, no guilt. Wait, hold up. I don't care about anything else. No guilt. Koruk just drops when it was like, wait, no guilt.
No.
At least feel some pain
They
when I keep
tried to
somebody
kill
down.
us.
I mean, sure, but like they were just. I hope they were just doing their job.
And they're having a life as a.
They went and backstabbed us. Like,
Wait, how could
There
they
should not
backstab
be.
us if we're not working with them?
well,
I mean, facts.
they led us into a trap. Or, no, not us. They led him into a trap. And we followed.
I mean, true, but like for all we could know, they're just doing a sting operation on some people who are
Can we
stealing.
just go to the next door?
Yes,
I'm getting restless. This
I'm
is
true.
boring. This is
No,
not-
I usually don't care about morality, but this time it got me peaked. Like, yo, no guilt? That's a new one.
Look,
It
I'm
is
here
kinda
for a job
disturbing.
and having fun.
Well, at least someone
Okay.
has it easy killing.
Wait, so the killing is which one? There is a wrong answer.
Oh.
Rue, answer the question.
I plead the fifth.
Can you say it again?
Wait, so you're here for fun and job. Which one was the killing?
Well, you can figure that out.
That's too close.
What? You what? I mean, I like to hunt too. It's different when it's animals, but people? Who the fuck is
You
this?
are not like you're not a mercenary, right?
My head's doing
Who?
me.
Which one are you asking?
Oh shit.
You see Aiden.
Aiden's awake! Yo, she's a psychopath! Did you know that?
What? Why are you so loud? What's
Yeah,
happening?
sorry about that. Did you know that you hired a psychopath?
I didn't hire.
No, fuck yeah. This other guy hired me, a very mentally normal person, hired a psychopath. Wait,
Why
no,
are
that's
you
also
using
wrong.
that on me?
Someone hired a mentally detached person to be protected by a very mentally attached person by you.
What?
He likes to kill people.
That sentence.
I
didn't-
don't know what he's talking about.
Yo, I'm tweaking.
He's
She likes to
rambling.
kill people. Like, I definitely loved, like animals, that's
What?
fair game. People, nah, you shouldn't enjoy that.
I go over.
Aiden,
I go
are
over.
you doing better?
Oh yeah, you good? You had a little nap, it looked like.
I don't think so.
Big nap.
Yep. Big nap.
Very big, heavy
Ugh.
nap.
And you see, as he kind of scratches his eye? No. You know what?
Rubs.
Grubs his eye, yeah. He makes a fist afterwards, and you see a little burst of fire. And he kind of...
Neat trick.
Yeah. No.
Teach me.
No. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay? My body's hurting. It was not good sleeping on the floor.
I
got
can
stuff
tell
to do,
you
right?
that.
I've got stuff. Did you look in my room? In my office?
I have a quick question about
What's
that
your question?
looking in your room.
What's your question?
Do you have a sword up there?
It's
And
mine.
I can feel it. I could get that.
Yeah.
But since it's yours, I would like to ask. I can feel there's some magic in it, and I just want to know what kind of magic it is. So can I run it and look at it?
No.
Fair enough. I tried my best.
Reasonable.
No.
I begin to push
Reasonable
you guys out.
take.
I begin to I shove you guys out. I try to like push you out.
You got-
Let's go.
You see him struggling to get up, like.
You
he's
need
saying
help?
No.
I got him. I got him.
And he just collects all the papers and. And the door closes.
Fair enough. Well, we get to the door now, right?
Yeah.
Great. Follow me then. I know the quickest way, always.
Oh no. In the sewer?
There's no space.
Oh,
And
God.
it's dirty.
Literally, the second we leave the tavern. Okay, Rue, so like, I once liked it too, but like, wait, do you still have that?
Did you judge my age or? Huh?
The thrill of the kill.
Like, killing people. Like, I definitely liked it one time. That's a different time. But like, now, not so much. Like, huh?
Well,
Like, how-
depends.
Is it like, oh, you know, if the job calls for it, but or you like, do you take like enjoyment?
This is not the place to talk.
Where else? We literally
We're
live
in
in
the
the worst shithole of a town on this entire continent. People don't care what you talk about here.
I'm
Like
having a
even
hard
the
time
guards.
moving around. Okay.
Right,
I really
Koruk,
want-
Koruk.
Let me
You
focus on
step
it.
in shit as you're. So.
Would you rather have this conversation while we're having lunch? Like that seems way more morbid.
All right, lay off, man.
That would be fine. What do you mean?
Damn, okay, this chick is weird.
I say there is something weird about it, but lay off, man.
Yo,
Roasting
okay.
that, man.
Damn, okay. I'm just getting a feel for who we have here, but damn, I didn't know I was in the water. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Give me a perception
Yo,
check.
rat between us.
All of us
Everyone.
or someone that's in front?
You know what? All of you. Why not? Actually, no. Wait. Rue and Koruk might be too preoccupied. Rue trying to dodge the question. Koruk just wanting an answer. So, Scratch and Dangur, please give me a perception check.
Scratch got a 19.
And
It's
Dangur
good.
got a 19.
Wow.
Shit.
Who would have
Danger
thought?
got nothing on Scratch.
Funnily enough, you do find something. Halfway, actually more than halfway. I would say you're now 3 minutes away from the lighthouse, which is the nearest exit to where you think you were going. And you actually see somewhat fresh runes. Large, crude, etched into the stone walls. Seems to be etched with a claw, like a singular one. Scratch, please give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, of course.
Rue, you can also do this. You can also make an Arcana check here, because now you've seen it.
Oh,
That
I'm
is-
bad.
24.
7 from here.
Wow.
I've been too preoccupied.
Just getting stared down by Koruk. Scratch, you sense a lingering kind of dark fey energy on the runes. It doesn't seem like the runes have been activated. So there's not any arcane energy into them.
Okay.
But there's still some residue energy of the carving or the etching of the rune. They seem to be a part of something bigger.
What do you mean something bigger? Like the runes are part of...
Something bigger. Like it's a
No.
portion of something.
How do they compare to the runes we got from the fake creature we killed?
Different,
Mm.
but same length, width, depth in the wall.
Mhm. It could be the same type of creature.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Okay. I do think that the creature we talked about before, that guy, or at least a guy like him, is back. Good thing is, I blew the fuck out of him and he's dead. So hopefully we can do the same to this guy. But-
You're judging me?
I mean, as long as it's not human, Fey are not human. Fey are Fey. It's
Nah,
like killing an
that's
animal.
actually a reasonable take. After seeing a few Fate, that's actually reasonable. Some of them
So,
not
like,
nice.
and they are also, it is in their name, Dark Fey. Clearly evil. Like, come on. Killing humans, that is, I would rather avoid it if I could. But yeah,
Nah, yeah, like
Shall
the
we
Dark Fae
continue?
are like the rats of the Feywild. No offense.
fair enough.
I'd like to get out.
Yeah, we can walk, but yeah, I just wanted to know that we can go through. And I think that they are still dormant, so they are not like activated. So we should probably not totally forget about it. But yeah, that is what that's that. We go further now.
Crawling up, opening the little hatch. You are now on the Primhall Harbor. Standing on the harbor flooring, stonework,
Can I
looking out.
just
There's
like
plenty of people. Not anything that catch your attention with your passive perception.
all right? No questions.
Fair.
We go look for the door,
Yes.
or great. Can I just then quickly go down and like ritual cast detect magic, and then try and like look for it, see if it pops up anywhere.
Yes. I'll say you continue down to the end of the street and you ritual cast detect magic. And give me a luck check. A luck check. Just a d20. See how lucky you are.
I like them.
I am not very lucky. I am
Okay.
3 lucky.
Oh, that's very unlucky. Okay. I will say it takes you around, well, precisely 34 minutes
Okay.
in total of searching until you find some magic on a wall side and a faint etched of a doorway.
Great.
You sense some
Really?
illusion magic on the wall.
That's, I think I have found it. There seems to be a doorway over here.
That's why I love
Something
working
at
with him.
least.
Effective? Ish.
Well,
Yo, let the rat sniff. He don't find it.
You've seen Scratch run around the harbor trying to find this, having his detect magic active. But he finally found it.
great.
Let him
Great.
go.
Immediately when I walk up to it, does it like react to the presence of like the mark of the kindle, whatever, or
It does.
play?
You feel an outline of an arcane sigil, and you also see the doorway start to become more visible. And the text that normally from the notebook should only be revealed upon fire magic in the vicinity. The arrival of your mark reveals the text. Who here reached Draconic?
I do.
No. Though produce flame.
Written in Draconic. In fluent script. A little more loose with the wrist than normally in Draconic. A lot more loose in the wrist. You see what lies between knowledge and ignorance.
Well, I do.
So yeah, I do think, just heads up, we might not, might be dangerous to take any rash decisions. You know, keep it cool.
All right. So you
It's
think
not
this
fun.
you think this is a thinking game, or what?
I just think that, like, you know, it seems like we need to be good, balanced people. That's at least what it hints at from my perspective, I think, you know.
I agree. It's good that we're balanced.
Yes.
Oh, balance in what kind of way? Because if we're talking moral, I don't think she's gonna get in.
Luckily, I don't think that is
I
a
mean-
problem.
I don't think I'd get in either, but she definitely not getting in.
I think the moral game were more the last one. This is more a personality thing. So, like,
If
We
we
took
beat the last
right
one
choice
on
last
morals,
time.
then this test has a weird sense of morals. That's
she
what
could
I'm
be a
telling
problem because she is kind of ignorant, but like, yeah. Just go
You
in.
wanted to take the artifact last time
That was
instead of the
because
people.
I played the game and
Game.
objectively,
Hey, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game.
this is very clearly a game detached from reality. And there was a shiny artifact, and it
You
says
didn't
we
know
needed
that back
to.
then.
It was obvious. Like, come on. We go to a
Wait.
beach, and then we are suddenly at
Wait,
another place.
was.
It was very much obviously not real people that we were dealing with. And I thought the
I
higher
don't know.
number, the
I was
better.
pretty convinced.
Like,
I was
He
too.
walks in.
Who said the thing about the game? Was that Scratch
Yeah.
or Andreas?
Yes.
so,
Yes. Hey, which one said it? Yes.
Answers both.
Amazing.
Which one said it? Do you know how little that narrows it down?
In a annoyed by the conversation, you see Rue reach out and touch
Well,
the
not
sigil.
annoyed.
Oh well, leaving the conversation. She reaches out, touches the sigil, and enters the door. Like last time. The door, or the doorway, no difference. She just goes through and disappears.
Well, I
Three.
want
Okay,
to
now that
follow.
she's gone, can we all agree that she's kind of crazy? Like, that's kind of suspicious.
Listen,
Like, I hope she can't hear right now, but at the same time, like,
You have
that
talked a
freaked
lot.
me out.
Okay, I just want to have crazy magic stuff happen, and I will touch the door.
Okay, Dangur, so
Okay.
it's the only two reasonable people here.
Alright,
What's your take? Quick, 5-second take.
okay, alright. Between you and me,
Yeah.
I love beating the shit out of people. And like
Okay.
and
Problematic.
hurting them. But
Okay, problematic.
but
Rory's like, okay.
but killing people, it's not something I do with ease. Well, I'm
I don't know what's worse. You enjoy inflicting pain on people, or you don't like killing. Like,
well.
I don't know.
Think of it like this: I'm not taking a life away from. I gave him a choice.
True.
He could say kill me, but it's what
Yeah.
we do in the fighting ring, you know, like beat the shit out
Yeah.
of each other.
I mean, like at the same time, like I've killed people too, but it's like I'm just gonna boldly say, yeah, I love that. Like, like I already know my morals are bark thin, but at the same time, I think it's called paper thin. I don't know what you townies say.
I'm not.
But like, I mean, I liked it once. Like one time enjoyed the of people,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they also had it coming. Like it was totally reasonable, totally justified. Don't know why people got mad about it. But yeah, that actually brings back some bad thoughts. So yeah, shit, that actually that hits. Damn.
Man. Should we head in the door?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, let's go.
But she weird. She freak.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, like I wouldn't just say bluntly, yeah, I love that. I
Anger.
don't. Damn.
The last thing you hear is Koruk saying, I wouldn't say, I love that. You're gone. Koruk, please give me a perception check.
Okay, not a nat 20,
Please.
but we do get a 23.
What did you roll?
18.
Damn, that's pretty good.
I do a little before I go in.
You look to the left and your right. You see nothing out the ordinary. You look up and because you're actually walking into a wall at this point, because you're walking down the area where the work stone now just becomes large pieces of stone just thrown here to stop the waves. You look down and you look up and see a black and grey cat with yellow
Hey.
eye looking at you. And it takes off.
Oh, we done fucked up.
I hiss at it and go in. Sure.
Bro, you've been here a little bit more than the others, than Scratch. The others said a 5-second take, but it was more like 2 minutes.
So a cat's looking at us. Just thought you guys want to know. Freaky, our cat's looking at us.
Koruk and Dangur. Actually, Root and Scratch, you are teleported into a dim and dusty old library. endless shelves of ancient books line the walls as a faint trickle of dust continues to fall from the stone ceiling. Not by any movement, just a constant little effect. When you're looking down, it's not gathering a pool of dust, it's weird. The place seems off. Not malicious off, just weird.
Can I read the books?
Arcane lanterns are located around the library, next to wooden reading tables, giving off a comfortable light that lets you read without issue. The smell of dust is overwhelming. But in the entire library, not a sound can be heard other than your own footsteps. Nothing. You, both of you, go about looking at the books. And 2 minutes later... Cat! Cat! There's a cat! You see Dangur and Koruk fall into the library.
Wait, fall?
Well, stumble.
So there's a fucking cat. Ah! Okay, so there's a cat. There's a cat looking at us, and it's freaky out.
Damn. This place ain't been dusted off in a while. Oh, shit.
Can I get some silence? The books are more interesting than you guys, so let me...
Oh, am I coughing too loud?
You would be like skimming for anything that looks out of the ordinary with her very quick reading speed.
Well, excuse me, princess.
You're looking at the books. Opening. Blank. 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 Please give me luck checks. No.
Yeah.
Investigation checks.
Better.
Koruk opens the book.
Can I
can't read.
can I go like look at the books for like secret door mechanisms and investigate something like there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Look for secret little things.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually shit. But passive 16.
Bastard. You motherfucker.
It was a nat 2, but a passive 16. Let's get it.
All of you actually also see something. Before we do with investigations.
Yeah.
On the far end of the library, it's a long library to find. There's a large stone door with a colorless orb in the center. It's gray. On one of the reading tables, a single word is etched into the surface. Who?
Oh, who?
Who? WHO. Who?
Read the World Health Organization.
No, as a word. Not as a abbreviation. Oh, you motherfucker. You know, that was really fast. Inspiration. That was really fast. You guys pulled one. Okay, that yeah. You can add
Hey,
a
free inspiration. Do someone
Yeah.
want it? Because I'm maxed out.
I
Sorry.
feel like I need to note these like words down.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
He who has sent our death. I don't know.
That's dark.
You just need to rely on my witty banter.
Additionally, on the same reading table, resting on the table is a crinkled piece of paper with text written on it, written in Talmeria. And it says, "Discover what you can. When you feel yourself ready, reach for the door.
Okay.
Discover what you can. When you feel yourself ready, reach for the door.
All right.
I do think we should not do it immediately. That would be pretty ignorant, and I don't think we want to be ignorant according to what the door said. Just to clear that out, if any of you felt ready.
But all of
Already
the books
know
are
myself.
empty.
True. But there might be something. At least it hints at it.
I'm feeling ready.
Oh, by the way, when I give inspiration, it's to all of you.
Oh,
so,
damn.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You're welcome, guys.
Yes.
I guide other
I need
people.
it.
I guide people to a treasure that I cannot possess.
Oh,
I'm
man.
maxed out.
Oh no.
I need
Yeah.
to use my inspiration more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to
no.
roll more shit.
Yeah, because
So,
you really roll good.
Rupert,
Yeah.
your dice.
Rune and Scratch, what kind of investigation checks did you do? And also, Dangur, you did 16, Dangur?
Yeah,
Passive?
yeah, 16 passive.
Great. Scratch, Rune?
Well,
Um,
I was
I need to
23.
use an inspiration.
You're welcome, princess.
I rolled a 23.
23.
I don't think my -1 will help much. I got a -1 to investigation. I didn't even roll. I don't think I can help.
I
You
think
know, I
yours
could
is
use-
better than mine.
I can use the inspiration. I'm maxed out. Fuck it. I'm gonna. Can I roll investigation? I'm
I'm not gonna
unproficient with a
lie.
-1.
Like, you
I-
would be using one of your already stacked ones, but you can't get one. Like, you would go down one.
Yeah, I'd use it just so I can next time get one.
Yes, you definitely can. Yeah.
Alright, first roll. Okay, 8. I'm gonna use my inspiration. Oh! 15. 16 -1.
16, 15, 23, and 1.
1.
I got 2 ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go!
That's what you get for being arrogant.
What's happening today? What's happening today? Chill.
Damn. Damn friendly fire.
Yeah. Let's start with Koruk.
Let's go.
Okay.
On a dusty side bench. You don't really care about the books. So you're just more walking around in the library. Finding a place, looking for places you can sit comfortably, and a side bench, you can lie down there, kind of. You see a weathered gray notebook. You think, oh, I can use that as a pillow. Great. You just check, just to be sure. And inside, there's actually some text. There's a cryptic text scrawled in hurried, faded ink. It says, in Talmerian as well, overcome the elements that stand before, and claim the orb to unlock the door. I'm going to give you all these things in writing.
I'm just gonna, guys, I found something. Bring out the page and bring out the book and just be like, okay, so it speaks about an orb and overcoming our environment. This room is made out of books. Do you know what books are made out of? Paper, I think, mostly. Paper is beaten by fire. We need to light this place on fire. And something about an orb.
I like it.
Light this on fire?
The
The
do think
entire
the orb
room,
is in the
all of
door,
it,
but
up in flames. Like the village. Like the villages.
That's a bit morbid of you bringing up.
I would prefer to not burn
They're
the
not real
books.
people.
Usually you don't burn them. That's not how
Yeah,
they
I
work.
Well-
have to agree with Scratch.
Half of them weren't. So anyway, there's also this orb. Oh, we need to light the books on fire.
Well,
Dangur.
how do you? How do you?
Yeah.
Dangur.
Yeah.
You also find something.
Yeah.
Tucked between two blank volumes on a shelf. You open it up and you see a faded sketch on brittle parchment, depicting a crystal with many surfaces. A series of tiny, watchful eyes looking out from the crystal inside. It's colorless. It's gray.
Guys, I found some, but I don't know what the shit this is. It's some kind of, I don't know, crystal thing with eyes in it.
Can I detect anything from it, like any residue of magic or anything?
You still have a few seconds left of tech magic. Again, wait.
That spell lasts
Detect
for 10
magic
minutes.
lasts for 10 minutes if that's...
Yes, you've done it a couple times.
Yeah.
Because you spent 34 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'd say you still have a little bit of time with it. This whole library, it's weird. It's a faint sense of arcane, but you can't really. You think you're inside of a demiplane, so everything is kind of mumbled together. Everything feels warped in a sense, almost like it's not actually a physical thing. It's become physical because of magic. So the pages are not made from trees getting processed into paper, then being made into book, printed, well, inked, and then shipped into the demiplane. No, it's all been made. So it all feels weird. That's, I think, what you get on that.
Fair enough.
I think we burn it.
Scratch.
I also have a thing is put me.
Oh, no, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that was that. I just remind him I haven't found my thing yet.
You find out? No. Plus, you roll that high. You actually find two things.
Good job for me.
Yeah.
You find a tightly rolled scroll stuffed under a book. You take it out and you see an intricate illustration with colors. All the other things have been just gray, but this has colors. It's showing a vibrant orb. Same size as the one in the door. Composed of 6 distinct colors. Brown, light blue, red, dark brown, black, and white. all formed. You see like small cracks between each of them, almost like the individual pieces. They're more individual pieces put together.
Yeah, forming
kind of
an
like
orb.
pies, if that makes sense. Like slices.
Like small pieces.
Yeah.
On the next page, you see sorry, no. Additionally, not in the other page, but additionally, you also find a mural on the wall. Almost like only a small piece of it is exposed, because there's a large parchment that you have to remove first. It's going from top to bottom of the library, and shows an ornate arcane table with an arcane crystal set in its center. Draconic symbols are visible on the arcane table. They're blurred out. They don't really show any detail, any hints as to what this is, but they are there. And then a purple orb hanging in the air. This orb is full. It's not in pieces. It's full. Same size as the one at the door. Two different orbs, one socket.
In the mural, or
You find the purple orb in the mural.
yeah, not like a physical orb, but just depicted in the mural. Yeah,
Depicted in the mural, hanging or hovering over an arcane table. The arcane table has an arcane crystal injected into it, or inserted into it. And it's alive, as the arcane, as the draconic symbols are showing.
Okay. I will, and there wasn't any text on like the page with the multicolored orb. That was just the orb consisting of multiple fragments.
It was an illustration.
Yeah.
No text.
Okay.
Rue?
Could Rue walk up and see if she could figure out what this arcane crystal, with how much she has read up on them?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
Not an
I'd say-
one, please.
I'd say in this situation you have advantage.
I needed that. Oh my.
I think what you really need is new dice.
It was literally double fours. So
Not
8.
just roll better.
Damn.
Maybe I should change dice.
Double fours. For total of?
8.
Seems to be powering the table. That's about it.
Okay. I have a theory. So, like last time, we touched the knob and we went into a different place. So, I think the same thing will happen when we touch that knob over at the door. We will go into a place and we will face a challenge.
Yes, but I think
And-
it's supposed to be colored.
That is true. But yeah, that is also a thing that is weird. But if it's not supposed to be colored, I think maybe the mission when we touch it is to color it.
Are we being artists?
I don't know. I just think that all this information is useful for when we eventually choose to touch the orb, because it does seem like we can touch the orb whenever we want. So I will say we just try and touch the orb with the information we have now, because I don't think we can find much more, and see what happens.
Dangur, am I seeing that correctly?
Yeah, I'm standing like not up at the orb. I'm like, it said wait, the text said like when you feel yourself ready, reach for the door, and I'm standing like maybe like 10 feet from it, and I just reach out, and I'm like mentally trying to say to myself, I'm ready, and I'm reaching up for the door.
Yeah.
Great. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm actually, yeah, I'm better than you, Arcana people.
I think you misunderstood the whole
19.
with.
Nothing happens.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm better than you, Arcana people.
Yeah, that's my retirement.
Famous last words.
Yeah, this is my retirement.
I'm better.
This is where I retire.
I'm sorry, Will.
You did that on purpose, man. You made me look like a
Of
fool.
course I did. What do you mean?
Nah,
Okay.
fumbled.
Well, just for fun, nothing happens when I will go over and just try and touch the orb too. I don't know, just to confirm what happened.
He reached out. He didn't touch it.
Okay. I will try and touch it.
You will touch it.
Yeah. If everyone agrees with that, like, doesn't have anything else to do.
He disappears.
The thing is, I would have done it at the same time. I wouldn't have let him touch it without.
Both of you disappear. Both of you disappear. Poof, poof.
Well,
You, instead of your body disappears, and a puff of dust is what is left.
Damn.
well, now we're here again. You ready to
5 seconds real talk.
do the? You ready to do the thing?
Touch it?
All right. Yeah. Let's.
Yeah, alright. Okay.
Yeah. You first.
Hell no.
Nah, but I don't want to be first, man. You never know if
I mean, they could be dead for all we know.
they could.
Yeah.
Is there any wait? Nah. Actually, is there any like blood or anything when they like? Okay.
Dust.
Nah. They're good. And I touch it.
I like the fact that there has to be blood for us to be dead. Like,
I don't know magic, man. Every time I see damage, I see blood. Okay.
hey, we dead now.
I've given you a battle map.
10 out of 10 music.
Jamming to it.
I'm ready, bitch.
You look like it. What you see down the hallway is flickering little flames of light, as well as etched into this
Taylor?
pillar. Thank you.
I was like, what word?
What? Written what?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm asking the same thing. What, guys?
Okay, that was way too quick. My mistake. Wrong link. Yeah, sorry.
What?
Nah, that went hard for a second.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
We go hard on Earth.
Oh wait.
Jesus Christ.
Well, there's only one way to go from here.
Yeah.
I would go 10 feet and then I would use a cantrip to make the lights like flicker brighter.
Brighter. Oh. How long is that effect?
It's only 30 feet, so the two first.
But how much more do they increase?
I'm
And is it like
unsure.
instantaneous or how long is it? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna increase them.
It's like an action up to 1 minute, and I can brighten flames.
I've
It just
doubled,
says it.
I've doubled their radius.
What? I guess everything seems fine.
We go ahead. When looking at this, do I see any immediate resemblance with this room and the mirror?
No, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, you see written. Actually, no. My mistake. It was not etched into the pillar. It was a small, old, crinkled piece of paper jammed into stone with a little metal pole where it says "what." Then up here it says "lies."
Ahead. What lies ahead, you know? The orb, hopefully. What is that?
Dangur. You remember the faded sketch you found
Yeah.
of a crystal with many surfaces, a series of tiny, watchful eyes peering out? Well, it resembles the same type of crystal. Many surfaces, though there is not any eyes.
Oh no.
Koruk, are you also moving, or are you standing back there? Because you are not in initiative right now. But any movement that will happen if you go into initiative, you are locked there. So I'll need you to be moving along. Another crystal up here.
Yo, wait. I don't like this.
Wait.
What do you not like about it?
I don't like people looking, and there was a lot of eyes on that drawing.
Yes, as I told you, there is eyes everywhere.
But remember, it is just a game. So, as long as we don't die, we're good. This is all just a test.
Alright,
We
but
just have to pass it.
I'm not going alone.
Oh, of course not. Else if you went alone, we would fail the test.
Hey, don't. I'm alone on this side, man.
Well, what's that crystal?
Same type of crystal as this one. The black one. The white
Okay.
one.
Oh, fuck it.
Does it resemble the same shade of? Was there white crystal on my ball thingy?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm,
There was.
cool. And there was also a black one, if I remember correctly.
Dangur.
Yeah.
Light pours out from this area. Scratch, please give me an Arcana check.
An
With
Arcana check.
advantage.
For Fatata.
With advantage.
We like those. Not 20.
Again?
Giraffe.
Can I get your dice? I need them desperately.
Yo, swapperoo.
Scratch. In your books, you've read up on arcane crystals and how they're formed, right? They can be harvested from arcane creatures in the arcane realm, Etheria, or they can grow from an arcane vein. What you're looking at seems to be an arcane realm, an arcane vein, where arcane crystals grow.
Okay. So that is like the thing on the ground that is the vein, and then the crystals around it.
I would immediately investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
I cannot stay away. Let us say that.
What are you trying to learn from this?
Just like basically, what power does it seem to have? Like, is it some of like the really powerful ones, or like?
Okay. Give me an Arcana check. Dangur. While you still stand over at the black crystal, please
yeah.
move back.
Yeah.
Please give me a perception check.
19.
Rue. What did you
Another
roll?
4, so 8.
In general,
How has all of my D20 done 4s?
that's wild.
Go to Vegas.
No.
Is 4 not a good number?
Normally, learning the amount of arcane energy inside a crystal, an arcane crystal, is impossible without using an identify spell. You get nothing from this.
Well, I'm brain fart.
Dangur. Perception 19. Peering into black crystal. The tiny offshoots. A little orb. And a pair of two. As a pair of two starts to grow. Then another. 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 Another.
Nah.
Another.
That's stem.
Another. Another.
A Dutch.
Not more than a couple seconds go by as hundreds of tiny eyes peer out.
I see.
Yo, I dodge. I say I dodge. Okay, yeah, good.
Never good with the DMs smirking.
Okay. An echoed screech echoes out the hallway as you see arms stretching out from the crystal as limbs of different elements start to form and crawl out as next to you a mephit hears. White one, another.
I don't like this.
I would need
What did you
All
now
of
do?
to roll initiative. As that is where we will end today's episode of Age of Talmeria. Next time, we'll be jumping right into combat. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Boy.
I'm just looking at shit, man.
Yeah. It was hey, getting close triggered it, man.